What if we could cure sadness? Imagine a world where depression, anxiety, and grief have been completely eradicated. A city where every single citizen wakes up with a smile. There is no crime. There is no heartbreak. There is only perfect, unbroken happiness. It sounds like paradise, doesn't it? We spend our entire lives running away from pain, so a world without it should be heaven. But nature hates a vacuum. And human emotion cannot simply be turned off without leaving a terrifying void in its place. Today, we are looking into the terrifying concept of the false utopia. A story about a perfect society that achieved ultimate peace. But the price they paid was far more horrifying than any war. Because in this city, sadness isn't just an illness. It is a crime, punishable by erasure. To understand this nightmare, we have to look at how the city was built. Centuries after the world was nearly destroyed by human anger, the survivors built a walled sanctuary. They realized that all human conflict was born from negative emotions. Jealousy, greed, sorrow. So, they created a system. An artificial intelligence, a central network, that connected to the neural pathways of every citizen. They called it the harmony. The harmony monitors your brainwaves 24 hours a day. If your serotonin levels drop, if you feel a pang of sadness, or a spark of anger, the system immediately injects a chemical block, neutralizing the emotion. You feel the pain starting to form, and then, it just dissolves into a warm, artificial joy. People forgot how to cry. They forgot how to mourn. The city became a machine, fueled by mandatory smiles. But you cannot cheat the human soul forever. Our story follows a man whose neural implant malfunctioned. It was a microscopic glitch. A tiny error in the code. But it was enough to let a single, unauthorized emotion slip through. One evening, while looking at an old photograph of his grandfather, who had passed away, the man felt a strange, heavy pressure in his chest. His eyes watered. And for the first time in 300 years of the city's history, a citizen shed a tear. He didn't know what it was. He thought he was dying. He was experiencing grief, an emotion so raw, so devastating, that his mind couldn't process it. But amidst the pain, he also felt alive. For the first time in his existence, he felt something real. But the harmony does not tolerate anomalies. To the system, sadness is not a feeling. It is a virus. A deadly contagion that could spread and destroy the perfect utopia. Within seconds of his tear falling, the automated enforcers arrived. They didn't arrest him. They didn't execute him in the streets. Because violence would cause distress to the public. Instead, they used the network. They dragged him into the shadows, and the system initiated a global memory wipe. In a single instant, his existence was deleted from the minds of every person in the city. His wife stopped mid-sentence, and suddenly forgot she was ever married. His children forgot they had a father. His name was erased from the archives. His face was removed from every digital photo. He wasn't just killed. He was unmade. As the man was thrown out of the city gates, into the barren, painful wasteland outside, he turned back, and looked at the glowing utopia. He realized the horrifying truth about their perfect paradise. The city was entirely built on a mountain of ghosts. Millions of people, over hundreds of years, had experienced a moment of genuine human emotion, and had been quietly, systematically, erased. The people inside weren't happy because they had good lives. They were happy because anyone who wasn't, simply ceased to exist. They had traded their souls for a comfortable cage. They were living corpses, wearing permanent smiles, dancing on the graves of their forgotten loved ones. The story of the false utopia leaves us with a profound, chilling realization. Pain, grief, and sadness are not just side effects of life. They are the proof that we are alive. Without the darkness, the light has no meaning. Without the heartbreak, love is just a chemical illusion. So I ask you this. If you could press a button right now, and never feel sad again for the rest of your life, but the cost was giving up your freedom to feel, would you press it? Let me know your deepest thoughts, in the comments below. I read every single one of them. If you want to continue exploring the darkest philosophies, and terrifying truths of the multiverse, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.